Good morning everyone. Today I'm taking you to the Chaguaramas Boardwalk. Now I didn't have as much time as I would have liked this week to get out and do perhaps a bigger adventure, but you know, we make do with what we can. Close to home there's some really nice adventures people could go on. So I've decided to get up and head on down to Chaguaramas. Of course I'll show you how to get there. It's very easy, but maybe for some people who don't come to the west often, you maybe never seen it before, you've never come down here. So I'll do my best to kind of guide you accordingly. But yeah, it should be a very simple video today. Just go and check out the place. I might fly the drone a little bit and maybe even show off 5 Islands amusement park. We'll walk the boardwalk together, see how it's looking since COVID. I did visit there during the COVID times, and I could see that it got quite run down a little bit and a lot of it was not maintained. I guess understandably nothing was open, and perhaps the government didn't have the money to be funding upkeep of it. But let's see how it looks now. I know it's a very popular liming spot, especially on the weekends. People come from far, line there on the beaches by Pier 1, different things like that. So let's go and see how it looks today. And for people who are ever interested in visiting, maybe you could come someday in the future. Alright guys, let's go. So guys, once you get into the western area, I don't know how familiar you are with west, but let's just say you're coming from outside. You come straight down the main highway past Movie Town, heading towards West Moorings past the foreshore. You'll eventually pass West Mall, which is a kind of distinctive landmark. And once you pass that, you know you're on the right track, and you just keep going straight, crossing a few traffic lights and heading down and down more into the Chaguaramas area. Once you pass there, you will see Goodwood Park, different kind of communities. Pretty much becomes a straight road all the way in, and then you'll drive through Chaguaramas Village, a really nice drive. This village is where you can pick up fresh fish. There's a lot of little doubles and different things on the mornings, so you can get breakfast if so desired. And yeah, pretty much once you're driving through here, it's all the way down to the end of the road, and then you will come to open ocean and the Chaguaramas Boardwalk / Tucker Valley, different protected areas and stuff. And it is actually quite a beautiful area of Trinidad. Definitely one of the nicer parts of the quote-unquote west. So yeah, let's check it out. I'll give you a few more directions, and once we get down there I will show you the parking options. Hi guys, so I pulled up here and I parked, and I'll give you the 2 options for parking. You'll see behind me here, this building. It's called Castor's Cove, or it was supposed to be a restaurant first of all, and then people are using it to rent for events and activities, weddings and different things. I guess due to COVID it kind of maybe temporarily is down, or I don't think it's in much use at this moment in time. But you'll see from the highway here, you can actually enter through a little small entrance off the road there. Now this is normally open, it's free to park. Occasionally they do shut it with a barricade, so just be mindful of that when you're coming down the highway. There's no real specific times and days that it actually is closed to the public. I think it's just up to the CDA and stuff down here when they choose to open it or not. But you can park here, and this is at the very far left hand side of the boardwalk. In fact, you could even argue that it's not actually the boardwalk. From here you can access the boardwalk. This side here, a lot of people come on the weekends and fish and line up and line with their families and stuff. So it's still very beautiful, but it's not the actual boardwalk. but I'm gonna start from here today. Your other option, which I'll show you when we get to the other end, is there's a literal car park for the boardwalk across the road near the other end of this walk here. And there is normally free to park during the week. I'm not 100% sure if on weekends when it's a lot busier if they actually put a security guard on charge. But I know that the times I have been during the week, you just pull in and park and it's no problem whatsoever, and you can start your walk from there. So let's go and check it out. So I'm at the start of our walk here, which is inside the same Casters Cove I just told you about. And pretty much as you can see all around me is just a kind of empty concrete structure. But a view from here is absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, there's many people out there kayaking. There's a few people practicing swimming and different stuff like that. So this is actually a quite popular activity down in this area. Is right next to us, what we're going to pass just now, there's a kayak center where you could rent kayaks and stuff right before you start the actual walk. And a lot of people come and kayak, swim, train. It's a really calm, pretty safe bay for all of that, and it barely ever gets like too rough here compared to our Trinidad North Coast. So it's a great safe haven for people who are not strong swimmers, who want to come with families and kayak and swim. Here's a great spot for you, and it is why people frequent it so often on the weekends. Hi guys, so this is the entrance from the end I have come from. You'll see right here, there's a little gate you walk through there. And of course, it'll be very clear now that you're actually on the boardwalk from the distinctive kind of wooden floors, although they're not actually wooden. And you'll be walking alongside this rail for a lot of the time. And pretty much we're going to just be heading all the way down there and straight to over here. And that's kind of the ending or starting point depending to what side you came from. And if you need further confirmation, you will see this sign here. Welcome to the Chaguaramas Boardwalk. And it's supposed to be kind of like a guided map layout, although you can see everything is deteriorating a little bit. Hopefully now that life is a little back to normal, they'll do some more upkeep on it. But yeah, let's walk it and check it out. So guys, just a little way in, you'll come to a spot here where you can see it says Scallywag Bay over there. I don't think that's the proper entrance. You'll normally have to access this from your road. Now, I don't even know if it's even operating right now. Yet another thing that probably felt the effects of COVID. But inside there, there's like cabanas you can rent, there's a pool, there's like a small amusement park. Not to be confused with Five Islands, which is on the other side, which is a big water park, which I'm sure you've probably heard of before. But inside here, I guess the intention was that they were hoping maybe people could rent it and spend a weekend here with families. There's like rock climbing and different things. And I'm hearing music coming from inside, so maybe it is open, although the place looks really overgrown and kind of run down. So hopefully it will be open back in the near future. But from what I'm seeing right here, there's nothing really too active going on inside there. So my guess is right now maybe it's not open, but don't hold me to that. You can always look it up on Google, and maybe I'll find out once I get home as well too. So let's continue our walk and we head out from there. So you may notice when you're down here that there's a couple of signs along the waterfront, I guess with the type of fish you could possibly catch. As I said, a lot of people come and take like a little fish here. I don't think it's like a prime fishing spot by any means, but a simple place where you could cast a line, chill with like young kids and stuff too. So I guess that's the attraction. It is actually really beautiful, especially for like a really simple piece of exercise or just like a cool morning or evening walk. I know for sure here on Sundays and Saturdays gets like out of hand in the evenings. There could be real traffic leaving, I think, but it's Saturday morning right now. There's people around, but it's nothing intrusive, and the wind is blowing. The weather, as you can see, is just completely lovely, and I won't lie, I'm actually really enjoying a early morning walk here. Like a real decent piece of exercise with some spectacular views, fresh air. So it's maybe something I might pick up doing a little bit more in the future, because this is actually really a spectacular place that is very accessible, and the views are better than the average neighborhood or a normal place that you may walk. So highly recommended so far for sure. Hi guys, so we reached about 3/4 way through the walk right now, and there's some restrooms here. So that's good to know, although at the moment they do look a bit locked up, so hopefully nobody needs to go to the bathroom right now, but I imagine they must be active on like the more popular evenings when they could put staff to like operate it and that kind of stuff. So it's good to know at least there's facilities here, so that's definitely a big plus. And you'll see out there people swimming, relaxing. Now to be fair, like the Gulf of Paria and this coast here, as a surfer, I ain't too keen on swimming here and spending too much time in this water. I feel like it might be a little dirty from plenty of boats and things. But fair play, the water is looking actually really nice right now. Like you could have swore it was the north coast. I'll take a jump down and look at it now. Looking quite beautiful. You almost can't see all the pollution and oil and different things that's probably in the water. But you know what? People swim in it all the time, and I don't think nobody dead. So why not, you know? Probably have pollution all over the ocean now, unfortunately, in the world. So yeah, if you like to swim, I will say this much, even though I'm kind of hating on it a little bit in terms of the water quality. It is definitely calm and safe, quite shallow as well too. So it's an ideal spot for people who are not strong swimmers and who don't want to deal with current and waves and things. You're much safer here than most spots on the other side of the island, on the north coast and stuff. So big point for here for swimmers who are not strong swimmers, who want to just relax with their families. So you can see now we actually come into the end of the boardwalk here, and you'll notice that it's a lot busier than the other side that we just went to. So this is like the real gathering area for people who want to swim and lime. There's a little bit more beach access here, so a little more space to spread out and do things, you know. Alright guys, so we're pretty much at the end here, and I've actually come up near the road just so I can show you the other car park. You can see here I'm walking on a bike path. So this red bike path actually runs from way back from where I started, all the way past Pier 1, down to near like by powerboats area and different places. It's supposed to be like a safer area for people to walk and ride, trying to keep the cars away from knocking down people and that kind of stuff. And if you see now, Pier 1 is on this side here, and right over here, that's the normal car park. So if you want to come and park on this side, that's the part where you'll go and park with your cars and that kind of stuff. And there has like security and different things. The CDA is across the road. So again, car park over here. Hi guys, thank you for tagging along in this quick little video today. You know, I know maybe it's not as adventurous or exciting as some of the other stuff we do, but it's still a very beautiful recommendation of mine. Maybe come and check it out during the week on a less busy time if you want to experience it by yourself, or come on the weekends if you're looking for crowds and big lime, you know. But that's the end of our video. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Take note of the tsunami evacuation map when you're here, because you know, if you're a tsunami come here, real pressure for all of us. I think the only evacuation could be to run up in the mountain or something. But again, thank you very much. Have a fantastic week guys. See you next week. Lots to come. I know you're missing Stephanie and Jono. They will be making appearances very soon. Peace out.